from roasting the hell out of Oscars on their own turf.
Well, I'm here at the Academy Awards, otherwise known as the White People's Choice Awards.
To straight up obliterating Matt Lauer without even blinking.
Why can't I tell? Oh, you, Matt Lauer!
Here are 7 times Chris Rock absolutely torched talk show hosts and show organizers with that ruthless humor, starting with Tinseltown's fave Vanity Parade.
Man, I counted at least 15 black people on that montage. Hey! Well, I'm here at the Academy Awards, otherwise known as the White People's Choice Awards. You realize if they nominated host, I wouldn't even get this job.
It's the 88th Oscars and Chris Rock just stepped on stage. But someone better hit the hazard lights because everything's about to burst into flames.
So y'all be watching Neil Patrick Harris right now.
While it would have been legendary, you're not too bad yourself, Chris.
This is the wildest, craziest Oscars to ever host because we got all this controversy. There's no black nominees, you know? And people are like, Chris, you should boycott. Chris, you should quit. You should quit. You know, how come it's only unemployed people that tell you to quit something, huh?
To be honest, you can practically watch the celebs' faces wither every time Chris drops a bomb.
No one with a job ever tells you to quit. So I thought about quitting. I thought about it real hard. But I realized they're gonna have the Oscars anyway. They're not gonna cancel the Oscars because I quit. You know, and the last thing I need is to lose another job to Kevin Hart, okay?
Chris has got the bees, and not just any bees, titanium ones.
Now, the thing is, why are we protesting? That's the big question, why this Oscars? Why this Oscars, you know? It's the 88th Academy Awards. It's the 88th Academy Awards, which means this whole no black nominees thing has happened at least 71 other times.
Only Chris Rock can stand on the world's biggest stage, roast the entire system, and still have the crowd eating out of his hand. But hey, enough of the Oscars for now. Let's talk about talk shows. The Late Show, to be specific.
Let's get this guy out here. Now, here's a guy, talented, likable, funny, smart, personable. You know him, you love him. Our first guest, a talented actor, a very funny man. He's in a new Broadway play entitled, well, you read it for yourself. It can be seen at the Gerald Schoenfeld Theater. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Rock.
It's The Late Show with David Letterman, everyone, and guess who just pulled up? Chris Rock. Yeah, it's about to get real unhinged real quick.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah, not yet. Not yet. We're going to get him in.
Right?
It's supposed to be in. It should be in.
And then the Soul Train Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Hey, we got
Right
to
after that.
We're boycotting the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
Really?
until they're inducted, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Chris,
it's in Cleveland,
I know.
okay?
Yeah.
I don't think you was going to Cleveland, Dave.
I can conduct my boycott from here.
For real, Chris walks in and it's like the Wi-Fi just started working. Everyone's tuned in.
I'm a Met fan, and my team's broke, Dave.
Well, yeah,
Some teams don't have a cleanup hitter, some teams don't have a closer or a good pitcher. My team has no money, Dave.
what happened to the money? Where did that go?
That Bernie Madoff and the Met, I don't know, Dave. I didn't go to school, Dave.
Low-key obsessed with how Chris says Dave like every 5 seconds. But don't get too comfy, Dave. That ain't love, that's a verbal red dot. You're on his radar.
Do you have season tickets?
Dave, they don't have tickets no more, Dave.
Really? No more tickets?
No more tickets. Tickets cost money. They're on paper.
So-
They have no paper,
You
Dave.
just show up and you
show
get
up,
in? Oh, boy,
and
I
a
didn't
dog
realize.
licks your hand, and you show the spit, and they
And
let
you get
you in.
rid-
Ugh, is the dog even cute?
But it is a lot of work, for God's sakes. Eight shows a week?
8 shows a week, Dave. 8 shows. Well, you do what? 5, 6, 7? You know,
5.
5. Yes.
But do you have to do 2 on like Wednesday?
2 on Wednesday, 2 on Saturday. Yeah.
And what are those matinee shows like?
It's a lot of old white people, Dave.
Oops, guess who else is an old white dude, Dave? Yep, you. That one's got a sting just a little. But Jay Leno? That man didn't just get stung, he got barbecued.
My first guest, an Emmy-winning actor and writer. His brand new CD, Never Scared, is in stores right now. This Sunday, he's got the biggest gig in show business, hosting the Academy Awards. Please welcome Mr. Chris Rock.
Chris Rock is in the house, and the crowd is erupting like crazy. They know chaos and comedy are about to collide, and they're about to have a good time.
Welcome back.
How you?
How you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah?
Jay?
You all right?
Yeah. Just got out of rehab.
Yeah, well,
And freshened up just for the show.
perfect.
Yeah,
Well, you're in the
yeah.
Hollywood thing.
Yeah, me and Kevin, we're in rehab together.
Ah, classic Chris. Can't even walk into a room without dropping a punchline.
Thanks for mentioning that, Chris.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you, man.
I was
Thank
in
you.
there for the pipe, and Kevin was a sex addict. So we're doing fine now.
No, see, I appreciate you coming because I know this week is like crazy week, and
Yes.
there's a lot of pressure. And do you feel pressure on this thing or what? What do you think?
Yes. You know, people really care about these Oscars.
Chris is dropping comedy bombs left, right, and center. Until Leno decides to poke the bear, pushing him for an opinion. And we all know, being pushy with Chris, yeah, not the brightest idea.
So have you seen the movies? Like do you have to know all the movies? Is that
I've watched some of them.
Yeah.
You know, some of them.
any clunkers? Anything you like? You don't like? What do you like?
You know, they're good. There's some good ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you trying to get me to say, man?
Well, any clunk? Any ones you
better
did?
than my movies. You know?
Well,
Get the hint, Jay. Don't push it. Don't do it. You're playing with fire, and Chris is already holding the match.
that goes without saying. But anything.
Hey, you did a movie too.
I know. I know. I did a lot
Hey,
of
your
bad
movie
movies.
went straight to audio.
Man, Chris is so good, it's almost criminal. And the best part? He's humble with it. Like, he'll roast you to absolute ashes, leave you smoking, and still come off like the nicest guy in the room. People adore him. Just look at what Debbie's saying. When Chris Rock talks, how can you not love him? He's been making us laugh forever. You can understand why they chose him to lead the crowd. He's the face of the Oscars. The show won't be the same without him. Thank you, Chris, for bringing your humor to the world, a true legend. Debbie's not wrong. Chris doesn't just own the stage, he is the stage. He will never bore you. But yikes, looks like he thinks Letterman's giving major snooze fest vibes.
Now, do you have two daughters? Are they sports fans? Two
Well,
daughters?
yeah, I got girls, Dave. And they do girly things, Dave. So there's a lot of tea parties and just girl crap, Dave,
Yeah.
that I have to pretend to enjoy.
Right. But you also enjoy it, really.
Uh-oh, Dave. You really swung at Chris freaking Rock? Dave, buddy, hope you got your running shoes on, because he's coming for you, Dave.
Yeah, well, you know. See, you locked up with the boy. You still got that boy?
Yes, I do. I still have. Thank you.
Still got that boy?
Well, I'll make a call right after the
I know,
show.
because you bore easy.
Yeah, no, I still have the boy.
I'm sorry.
Sheesh, even the audience felt that burn. I bet Dave was pretty close to going full Will Smith mode on Chris there.
Oh, wow.
But the next time Chris visited, he cranked up the chaos to level 2000.
Dave,
How you doing?
what the hell happened to your voice, Dave?
It's just gone.
What the hell? You sound like an old man, Dave.
Chris has just rolled up to the Late Show, but today, Dave's voice has officially left the chat, and Chris is not having it.
At my age, the warranty
What
begins
the
to run
hell?
out. Yeah, I don't know.
Things going bad, huh?
Oh,
Chris, my guy, breathe. He's an old dude. You trying to make him disappear like his voice? Be chill, bro. Show a little mercy, okay?
and people say, well, do you feel all right otherwise? No, I feel like hell otherwise.
Yeah, man. And you still doing the show?
Well, more or less. I don't know. I don't know that it would hold up in court.
Whoa.
Guess the answer is a solid no then, huh?
You a rich man. You could just go home. Wife's still mad at you, ain't she?
Well,
Oops. Poor Dave just trying to exist. Thank God the roast is over. Oh, wait. Nope. Never mind.
Why am I going to drive back to Connecticut to a mean woman? I might as well just stay here and do the show with no voice. I love you, honey.
At this point, Dave's face says it all. Maybe Chris is right, after all.
I've been there, Dave.
Is that right?
I've been there.
Let's talk about
I've been in the cave, baby.
Well, now, tell me about you. I know the last time you were here, you were just about to go on a world tour or had just finished a world tour. How do you do that?
Smart move, Dave. Switching the topic like a pro. Genius play.
How do I tour, Dave?
Do you ever
bro?
get sick when you're out there on the road?
I do get sick, Dave, and if my wife is mad at me, I just add on shows. I just add on.
Keep going.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we gonna do Roanoke next week.
Well, at least he tried. But let's be real, there's no stopping Chris. He's on a whole other level with the roasts.
What the hell am I coming home to a bad woman for?
I understand. Well,
It's rough, Dave.
yeah. Not much I can say here.
I know. I was backstage and fired all the cute girls. You got a bunch of fat old guys back there. The whole...
Why on earth would you hire fat guys, Dave?
It's horrible, man. The vibe is just horrible, man. The band can't take it no more.
I'll tell you something, some of those guys are starting to look pretty good.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's not just Dave's voice that's gone, it's his integrity, too. But you know who took the hardest hit? Matt Lauer.
Chris, this movie is called Top 5, not only starring in it, but writing and directing it, and it opens in theaters on Friday.
It does, man. And Rosario Dawson's in it, and Cedric the Entertainer's in it, and lots of people, and Kevin Hart's in it, and, it might work, man.
It should work.
Let's,
Chris is at the Today Show, all smiles, promoting his movie like a pro. Everything's going smooth. Until he hits that switch.
Today's show, you guys are doing good. You got the Ray Rice's wife on, man. You'll show Good Morning America. We got the wife on.
It was one of those times I should have gone to the commercial about 30 seconds ago.
You're right, Matt, but how dare you say that in front of Chris? Just remember, he's coming for you and oh, it's gonna be ugly. He's got a way of looping people in the joke without them even knowing it. Wondering how? Well, you'll just have to watch.
Al Roker's thinking.
Okay, here we go.
Wait, okay. Is that your stunt double next to you?
I'm just getting out of here. I'm sick
Like,
of
what
you guys.
You know, when Al jumps out the planes, he's not really jumping out the planes, that's me.
Chris is at Night of Too Many Stars roasting Al Roker like it's dinner. Then, bam! He's like, why not roast Matt Lauer too? Who cares if he's not here? He's getting cooked anyway.
What Al Roker is thinking, I'm reading Al Roker's mind right now, right?
Read it. Get
Al
in there.
Roker's
Get
thinking,
deep.
Why does that guy get to say mother on TV? Why can't I ever say mother on the Today Show? There's a mother cold front coming from the Midwest.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Incoming.
Why can't I tell? Oh, you, Matt Lauer.
Now that's what I call hitting two birds with one stone. Way to go, Chris. Straight up legend. Alright folks, if you're vibing with Chris Rock roasting people, you're gonna love the video coming next. So click right here to watch.